Hello, Amelia campus folks. I am Lindsay Harris. I probably have not worked with most of you in this capacity yet, but I am excited to do it next week. And this is kind of how I do my updates with my band out at Riverside. So I thought I would do the same with you. And I know it's early, it's Saturday, and you haven't even played Easter yet if you're scheduled for Easter tomorrow. My apologies for jumping ahead, but knowing that we have a Tuesday rehearsal and everybody will be tied up with Easter tomorrow, I wanted to go ahead and get this stuff to you so you'd have kind of an idea of what I'm thinking for next week. I am super flexible. If I ask you to do anything or say anything that makes you uncomfortable and you're like, oh, I'll never do that, or we do that differently, or whatever, I am super flexible. You just email me or give me a call. I'll put my number in the email that I send this link through, and we'll talk about it and figure something else out. So let's talk about our music for next week. I have a feeling we are going to have, I don't just have a feeling, I know we are going to have an incredible Easter service tomorrow. And then the following week, we kick off our new series on the book of Acts called Ignite. And it's all about the Holy Spirit and what happened after Easter and after the resurrection. So it's going to be awesome and exciting, just like Easter was. I'm sure we'll have a lot of momentum and people coming back from an incredible Easter service. So I'm excited about this service too, and I'm excited to be with y'all. This will be exciting for me. How many times can I say excited? So there you go. So let's talk about music so I don't take up too much of your time. I am working with what I see on the plan. Jim and Josh, I don't see you guys confirmed, but I'm going to assume you're coming, and I'm planning as if you're going to be there. If that's not the case, please let me know ASAP so we can make other arrangements. But here is what we are thinking for this week. We're kicking off with Death Was Arrested, which some of you are doing tomorrow for Easter. So I've left it in the same key that you're doing it for Easter, and I put Jim and I singing that. Jim, much like the arrangement you're doing for Easter, I looked at what Beth did song scan wise, and that's my plan. That's another note I meant to mention up front. I operate heavily off of song scans, so you will find them already posted before rehearsal. If you want to know when to come in, who's singing what, all of that stuff, it's out there for you prior to rehearsal, so please, please, please take a look at that. It'll save us a lot of time at rehearsal and save me from repeating myself since I've already gone through and stepped through those to kind of tell you what we're going to plan to do. Again, I'm always flexible, so we may change things at rehearsal, but this is our starting point. I did not post the song scan for Death Was Arrested because I didn't want to confuse anybody since we're doing that for Easter tomorrow. Beth has one posted for your group for tomorrow. I will post the updated one for next week as soon as service is over, probably sometime tomorrow afternoon. So keep an eye out for that, but we will do it much the same. I think the only difference, Jim, I've got you opening that with acoustic guitar. I don't know if that's how you'll do it tomorrow. It says she's opening it on piano. I would much prefer that be that guitar rhythm that you hear in the beginning if you're able to do that. If not, let me know and we'll rework that. So that's Death Was Arrested. Then we've got Glorious Day, which I have listed for Jim to lead. Again, we've done that song a bunch, so I'm guessing just about everybody has played that. I'm not going to say a lot about it. Again, check out the song scan. That one is definitely posted, has all kinds of instructions and stuff in it. Emily, I am so excited to have a violin player. I play a little bit of violin. I have some ideas for some things you could do in the middle of some of these songs, but I also don't know what you're comfortable with. So I'm going to send you a separate video, very short, and make some suggestions and maybe even show you on my violin kind of what I'm thinking. And you can let me know if you don't want to do that or if you want to try something different. But keep an eye out because your name's on the song scan too in some places. So that's Glorious Day. Worthy of Your Name, I've got me listed to lead, and I've got that pitched in the key of D, only because that'll make for a nice smooth transition between Glorious Day and Worthy of Your Name. Otherwise, we'd have to take a step down because I think the original is in C, and we usually sing it in C, but we're going to try it in D. So take a look at that. Very straightforward with who's coming in, when, where, and all that good stuff. And then we will have a video set up for the message instead of a song. So this week we only have 4 songs, not 5 like we usually do. And a couple we already know, which is going to make this week easy. So please, please, please be listening to your music, because we should have a real pretty straightforward rehearsal Tuesday night with what we've got going on here. Our closing song, which I've got Samara leading, is Soul on Fire. It's fun. It's a different feel from some things we normally do. Josh, listen to that drum part. It sounds pretty straightforward, but I am not a drummer. It also sounds different from what we typically do in worship songs. So give that a listen. Emily, I have put you to do some stuff on that one where there's an organ. I can play an organ. I've got it on the keyboard, but I would much rather hear your violin if we can make that work. And again, I'll send you some stuff via video with some thoughts. Nothing complicated, just some things that would fill in the gaps instead of that organ part, because I'm not sure we have to have it. I may still play it, but I think your part would be much better. So anyway, that also has a song scan. Give a look at that as far as where you're coming in and who's singing what and all that good stuff. There's some good harmony opportunities on Soul on Fire. And so that's what I've got. I'm trying to think if there's anything else to tell you. I see on your plan that we're to meet at 6:45 Tuesday night at the warehouse. So I will plan to see you then and there at that time. I have a key, so I'll be there early to let you in. Let's plan to be inside and ready to roll right at 6:45, and I'll probably do a short devotional or something, and then we will get started. I hope you have a great Easter, and I really am looking forward to next week with you. I'll see you soon.